The Pew survey just showed that the gap between the rich and the poor is the major flaw in our economic system. And this comes about as a result of a couple of things worldwide. Number one, the elites, especially in Europe, have followed austerity policies. And number two, especially in America, they've allowed financial predatory practices from the elite. And the government does, again, nothing about that. The public reaction is so extreme to this that even the Pope is talking about it. You're seeing worldwide demonstrations. As you say, we've had the resurgence of fascism in Europe. The spring in Egypt. Even Larry Summers, who was one of the primary people that brought this about in America, is lamenting it now. It's totally ridiculous.
2 weeks ago now, we saw 130 cities across the country saw fast food workers go on strike for the day because they're protesting minimum wage laws, which do tend to vary by state, but overall that wage has remained stagnant for years and years and years. And I think those protests, those strikes, are a good indication of what's to come. We've seen that in Washington, D.C., where they got out in the streets and they protested, a Walmart moving into the city because they're paying poverty wages. And I do think that we're starting to see this. Do you agree?
Absolutely. And of course, as we talked about a couple of weeks ago, those companies that they're having to protest against right now are supplementing the income of their workers by sending them to get food stamps. At the same time, they're cutting food stamp supplements by $40 billion. It's just an obscene problem. And on a global level, the global elites are concerned about this not because of any great charitable spirit. They're concerned about it because there's a soft demand. The poor people are getting so little money, and the middle class is getting so little income that they're too poor to buy, and it's hurting the business and the economy of the people who are selling. That's their reason for concern. And there's another reason for concern in Europe and Africa, and that's the prospects of social unrest, because people who have nothing to lose take to the streets. The wealthy will have to hide behind walls.